Florida for Friday Night SmackDown. We will be back.
No, at least you were there. Were close. They said Orlando. It's not Orlando. It's Jacksonville. But it's better than saying we're in Rita, Australia when we're in freaking LA.
Anyways,
I said Rita,
we will be in
Sorry,
Everbank Stadium tomorrow night for the Royal Rumble, but we're going to kick off with Adam Pearce giving some announcements. And we have a big episode here, but we have an even bigger show tomorrow at the Royal Rumble. John Cena will take on Gunther for the Undisputed Championship. We will have 2 Royal Rumbles, one for the women, one for the men, and many more. LA Knight versus MJF for the IC Championship, and a lot more to go down tomorrow night. See Adam Pearce excited to make these announcements on the final SmackDown before the Royal Rumble tomorrow night.
We're in V-Stars Arena here.
Adam Pearce will speak when we come back. It's a Friday Night SmackDown, and even though we're going to have a stack card tonight for you, it's going to be even better tomorrow because you're not just getting SmackDown action tomorrow night, you're getting Raw action as well, and it just happens to be one of the biggest shows of the year in the Royal Rumble, where one woman and one man will punch their ticket to WrestleMania to challenge for a world championship of their choosing. But before we get there, we still have a night of action here tonight to get to, and one of those, actually we're going to announce them all right now. First, I'm going to start off with tonight's card and then move on to what the SmackDown side of things are doing tomorrow at the Royal Rumble. But to start off, Lita will take on Sonya Deville. We will hear from Charlotte Flair tonight. We are going to have the final second round Women's Intercontinental Championship match to determine who will face Lita for the Women's Intercontinental Championship tomorrow night at the Royal Rumble. John Cena will be live tonight, and of course, because of the acts of MJF last week, he will have to team with Drew McIntyre to take on LA Knight and Braun Breaker in our main event tag team match. Now, to move on for tomorrow night, of course, the 30 Women's Royal Rumble, that is not just SmackDown, that is Raw as well, of course. Same thing goes for the 30 Men's Royal Rumble, but 30-man Men's Royal Rumble. But now for the SmackDown side of things, we of course have the Women's Intercontinental Championship final between Trish Stratus and either Charlotte or Maurice. We'll figure that out tonight. MJF will take on LA Knight in a Falls Count Anywhere match for the Intercontinental Championship. And of course, the match that everybody's looking forward to, aside from the 2 Rumble matches tomorrow the most, John Cena will challenge Gunther for the PWG Championship, of course, in one of the biggest matches of potentially the year, all happening tomorrow night. And enjoy the card.
Adam.
What's up, Stu?
Nicholas asked me if you can announce the Raw match because it's only one.
Okay, well, the Raw match taking place tomorrow is the OC versus the Hurt Business, which is a ladder match for the Raw Tag Titles. Now, if you excuse me, let's get on with this show. So Adam Pearce announcing everything going on both tonight and tomorrow night. And let's get ready for a good weekend, Royal Rumble weekend here in Jacksonville, between tonight's SmackDown, tomorrow's Royal Rumble, and then Monday Night Raw. So here we go, coming up next, Lita will take on Sonya Deville in solo action here. Crowd is hyped here, and it's very likely that we will see Lita again tomorrow night in the Women's Royal Rumble.
Of course, we're in Duval County, so
Here comes her opponent, aka Charlotte's protege, Sonya Deville. She fell short to Trish Stratus, which eliminated her from the tournament. But she looks to beat Trish's best friend here in Lita to kick off Friday Night SmackDown, and another woman that it's very likely we'll see in tomorrow night's Women's Royal Rumble. The Women's Royal Rumble will kick off tomorrow night's pay-per-view, and we'll cap off with the Men's Royal Rumble. So here we go, Lita versus Sonya, and Sonya comes out hot here, so coming out pretty similar to how she did against Trish, but the difference is even though Trish and Lita are best friends, they wrestle very differently, and that's going to be something for Sonya to figure out tonight. Lita was eliminated from the tournament by Sonya's, I guess, mentor in Charlotte Flair 2 weeks ago on SmackDown. I know, Sonya hangs her up. Of course, only 3 women are eligible to become the first ever, or the inaugural Intercontinental Champion for the women, and those women are Maurice, Charlotte, and Trish. These 2 women, again, both in the tournament but eliminated. And right now, Sonya has dominated here. Oh, Lita still suffering the effects of that match with Charlotte. Charlotte fought very physical there, and had Lita in a figure 8 for a few minutes, actually. Now Lita's starting to come back against Sonya here. And trips up Lita there. Now gonna elbow Lita in the head. Lita coming back here. This has been very competitive between the two. Obviously not a tournament match, so the stakes aren't high, but this is kind of a part in some way of the Charlotte-Trish rivalry that has taken over the women's division as of late, because of Lita's connection with Trish and Sonya's connection with Charlotte. And
I mean, the protege versus the veteran.
Sonya bleeding. Look at how hard Lita's hitting.
But the thing is, I mean, Trish's best friend is Lita, who's one of the greatest of all time. Well, Sonya's just coming up in the company. She's getting better, but still young.
Yeah, she's probably been in the peak of her career recently, and that is all thanks to her connection with Charlotte Flair. And she was actually looking forward to performing in the finals of that tournament, but Trish just got the best of her last week on SmackDown. And oh, smart move there from Lita. Lita in control here. She looks to win this match against Sonya, who's got blood pouring out of her forehead. Lita's not giving up here.
It's like a
backwards twist of fate almost.
This is like an ECW match without weapons.
And a cover there on Sonya. Is that going to do it? And a kick out from Deville. Wow, just got in the shoulder there. Now Lita going to go high, looking to put this thing away. Can't quite reach from here. Oh, misses the splash. This allows Sonya to get back into this thing. What a knee strike. And oh, look at that. The strikes from Sonya. And that's what could potentially win her this match, is how hard she hits because of her background in fighting. And really physical there. And oh, roundhouse kick. Didn't get all of it. Sonya kicks her down. Oh, what an explosive knee shot. And Deville grabs Lita. Nice move. Is that going to be enough? Cover on Lita. And a kick out from Lita, and this match is still going. Sonya frustrated there. She was sure that was it. But Lita just getting the shoulder up and staying in this match. This thing remains insanely competitive between these two. And Lita now. Oh. And the stomach. Sonya gets the counter there. Irish whip, and there's a shot from Lita. Gonna go high again. This is quite far out. And oh, to miss the splash, but at the same time, Sonya might have hurt her shoulder there.
Yeah, she was trying to punch Lita off the top rope, but couldn't get it.
Yeah, so Lita hurts herself by jumping up and hitting nothing. Sonya runs into the turnbuckle. And missed again. And caught her in position. DDT is not enough. Cover. Lita wins.
Yeah, catching her.
And Lita with a big win the night before the Rumble over Sonya. Sonya fought good, but it just wasn't enough. And Lita makes up for her loss to Charlotte Flair 2 weeks ago on SmackDown. And when you can win a match leading into the Royal Rumble, it gives you some good momentum. So could we see Lita win the Rumble tomorrow? I guess we're going to have to find out, but great match between these two to kick off the SmackDown before the Royal Rumble tomorrow night. Many times where Sonya thought she had it, especially here, but Lita just kicking out. You can see how frustrated she gets, and Sonya really never found her momentum after Lita kicked out there. And Lita would go on to DDT Sonya, win the match, and secure a victory before the Royal Rumble tomorrow night. And we are just getting started this episode of SmackDown. We still have a lot to go. Lita with the win.
What?
I want a match between me and Sonya versus Trish and Lita after this Intercontinental Championship tournament is over.
All right, we'll give you a match when the time is right after the tournament, but never interrupt me again while I'm playing Clash with Nick Aldis. He's very good at it.
Fine. Whatever.
Okay, good. Dang it! We died! Dang it!
Here we go. The semi-final of the Women's Intercontinental Championship tournament between Maurice and Charlotte here. And this crowd is very loud for Maurice. I guess Maurice is popular in Jacksonville. And
you know what? It's probably because Maurice has nice hair, and so does their quarterback.
Yep. And the winner of this will go on to take on Trish Stratus tomorrow night for the Intercontinental title. So Trish watching this match closely as she tries to find out who her opponent is for tomorrow night. Maurice pulled off the upset last week by defeating Kairi Sane. But it was all thanks to the help of Io Sky as well.
See, they don't like Charlotte's hair. They're booing her.
Yep.
They don't like Charlotte's hair.
I think they have many other reasons to boo Charlotte too.
No, it's just because of hair.
Totally not kidnapping Kairi Sane.
People in Jacksonville only judge you off hair.
Yep.
You have to have the teal hair. If you don't have the teal hair, you're not real. We don't like you.
So Charlotte Flair looks to add more to her already stacked resume by becoming the inaugural Women's Intercontinental Champion tomorrow night. But to do that, she first has to get through Maurice tonight and then get through Trish Stratus tomorrow night. So here we go, underway here, and Charlotte Flair going to take control of Maurice. Maurice obviously does not wrestle as often as Charlotte Flair, but even though these two both are legends, the thing that gives Charlotte the advantage here is that she's been doing it so much more consistently for the past 10, 15 years. And backs Charlotte up in the ropes. Oh, Maurice takes the shot, and Flair sort of surprised and runs into a knee.
Yeah, that was kind of Charlotte's fault, though. I mean, you should have expected that.
Oh my goodness, Maurice.
Going crazy.
Shocking Charlotte Flair tonight.
Almost like the person that's in attendance right now, Parker Washington, plays with Denver.
So, Charlotte Flair kind of stunned early on here versus Maurice. And that's the thing, in tournament matches like this, you have to take every match as seriously as possible because you could be upset by literally anybody. And oh, Charlotte misses, and right now Charlotte has been making loads of mistakes versus Maurice. I mean, Maurice has an answer for almost everything Charlotte has to give to her. Now these two are going to get into a back and forth. And a match that is so far very competitive, which not a lot of people expected to be competitive just because of how little Maurice wrestles compared to Flair lately. And oh, she missed a punch there. And oh, that's going to give Charlotte the edge here. And now back to her offense. Remember, the way she beat Lita was going for the legs, and I'm assuming that's going to be the same thing she does here versus Maurice, and yep, going for the legs. That's what Maurice is going to have to look out for. Charlotte's deadliest weapon is figure 8.
I mean, she has still been training to wrestle, just she hasn't been doing it. I mean, her little husband's The Miz, so she kind of has to.
And right now she's been great on defense, but offensively it seems like Charlotte Flair has had more to offer. Maurice has to come up with more power moves, it feels like. And for Charlotte, oh my goodness, what a shot! Maurice now stepping on Charlotte Flair's face, and see the moves she's doing, they don't seem like they're effective enough. Flair is hitting her with everything she's got in the book, and Maurice is just doing these little, like, mocking moves, it almost looks like. Moves that aren't going to win you a match. And there's something! Jumping on Flair from the apron, yeah. And Maurice now shoving her to the barricade, and Flair, oh, was trying to go for a spear, ran into a giant elbow. Oh my goodness, I don't know how she's not bleeding out of her mouth. And there's a super kick. And Maurice wants this upset.
Shades of Shawn Michaels, he just returned.
Yep, on Wednesday night. And now throws Charlotte into the ring, picks her up, and Maurice looking to potentially put this thing away, has Flair in position.
DDT.
And can she put it away here? Covers Flair in a very odd way.
There's a very Rhea Ripley way of Maurice.
Oh, kick out by Flair.
Maurice, you have a husband, please.
That's how Maurice would cover people back then, not now. Oh, I guess now too. Countered. And Charlotte now with the chops.
Miz, you might want to be concerned with Maurice cheating.
And again another kick. And Charlotte. Elbow. And now Flair's bleeding. And Flair realizes she might have to pull out something big if she wants to win this match tonight.
And
electric chair! And both women are down.
Wait, that's a cover. That's a 1, 2. No, Maurice got screwed. Oh, no kick out.
Flair rolls out. And now tearing apart the announcement.
But Charles Robinson is costing Maurice. I'm calling it. Rigged. He's getting paid off again.
And Flair sends Maurice out.
Charlotte can use weapons now.
And no, misses the splash. And is Maurice going to try to put Charlotte through the table? How crazy would that be? Oh! Giant shot to Flair there. Maurice trying to set Charlotte up in position. She might actually do this, and if she does, the complexity of this match just changes big time. It's Charlotte who's going to need someone to get herself into this match big if Maurice hits this. This time Maurice might be taking too long. Oh! Takes a bad landing.
She tried to...
And I don't know, that looked like a bad landing, and
Maurice might be Maurice might be actually seriously hurt.
Yeah, oh my goodness.
Yeah, she was trying to run there, but she couldn't. She's limping. She might actually have a serious knee injury.
It looks like her neck is kind of out of place too, and Flair might be ready to put this one away. And a match that looked like it could have been upsetted now might end earlier than we thought. Flair wants to do more damage on that neck.
Charlotte kind of has to pin Maurice. I think Maurice kind of wants to be pinned at this point. I mean, she can't really wrestle, so.
Flair's making sure she goes out as painful as possible. Charlotte does with all her opponents, treats them
like they're not real people.
No, not only that, treats them like prey almost. And wait a second, Maurice going for the cover! Tried to fool Charlotte with the neck injury potentially, but Charlotte, I think, saw it coming. She's been in the spot a million times. And an elbow, but she's still struggling here. I think Maurice did get her. She was just trying to keep herself in it here. Now Boston Crab putting pressure on those legs. And I don't think Charlotte thinks she's done enough to the legs here. And this match is going to keep on going.
Maurice might have broken her leg already. Like, this is insane.
It's not a problem in Charlotte's book. She trips up Charlotte. Maurice is not going out without a fight. But again, Charlotte is just in way too good of a position right now compared to Maurice. And Maurice can't really get anything going. Oh my goodness. Now bashing. Oh my god, making the neck worse.
Her neck and legs are her two worst situations for Maurice right now.
I mean, Maurice is out of this match. This match could have been over a minute ago. I think her trying to fight back definitely didn't help. Because now Charlotte feels more inclined to do more damage, and she's still fighting back. I mean, this is insane resiliency from Maurice, but it's almost...
grabbing her leg.
Yeah, but it's almost dumb in a way. It's like... I mean, Charlotte is just too fresh compared to you. And do you really want to go into a match with Trish Stratus in this position? In this condition, I meant? Oh my goodness, yeah, this is just an ambush at this point. And Charlotte now wrapping up those legs, and this thing is over. And just a figure 4, too. Not even the figure 8. And yeah, Maurice taps. Charlotte is headed to the Royal Rumble to take on Trish Stratus. Maurice fought good, especially after taking that brutal injury there. But still kept fighting through it, and Charlotte was just keeping the match going to play with Maurice almost. But there's only so much damage you could take when your neck, legs are both out of place. And eventually Charlotte just put it away when she decided it was necessary. There was
Miz still should be worried about cheating, right?
Yeah. And it was right here where she was attempting to put Flair through the table, and yeah, after that, they didn't really show it, but it was all pretty much Charlotte after that. And Charlotte Flair will challenge for the Women's IC Championship tomorrow night. It is official. Flair and Trish in the finals.
In Duval County.
With blood running down her face. You can see her taking some subtle shots at Trish Stratus there. Back here on Friday Night SmackDown, and here comes the man who will compete for the Undisputed Championship in 24 hours against Gunther.
Coming out to Jaguars lights.
And Jaguars merch as well. Invisible towel.
See, Cena could be trolling Jaguars fans because they don't rings, technically. Because again, you don't know.
I mean, no, Cena doesn't like trolling sports teams. He's saying "Fly Eagles Fly" when the Eagles were taking on the Patriots in the Super Bowl, and he's a Patriots fan.
We need a Liam Cohen Duval from Cena. No, just please say regular Duval.
Well, in 24 hours, I guess my WrestleMania future is determined because I have one of the hardest matches, in my opinion, of my career coming up versus Gunther. Now, I'm not just hyping Gunther up and blowing smoke up his ass. I'm being serious. I mean, this is a tough challenge, especially at this point in my career. I'm not young. I'm not in my prime anymore, but I always stick by the motto of never give up, and I know Gunther is a hard fighter, so there's going to be a lot that goes into tomorrow's match, but all I need to know is that I have this audience on my side, and I have a bunch of fans at home on my side, and I hopefully will have myself on my side tomorrow night, because it's going to be a tough challenge. Gunther is a great champion. There's a reason why he's been champion pretty much for the past year, and that's because it's difficult to beat him. I mean, he's beaten some of the best on the roster. Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Drew McIntyre several times, Braun Breaker, even though he didn't technically pin him. There's just so much talent that he's beaten him. And you can even go over to Raw's side and say Randy Orton. So I know what I'm getting myself into tomorrow, and I'm coming off of a pretty big loss myself at day one. But this is a day-to-day company, and everything changes tomorrow night from even today. So I'm hoping that Gunther brings his best version of himself, because I'm going to try to bring my best version of mine. And thank you for supporting me, and we're going to have a lot of fun tomorrow night.
No, do that, man.
So great message from Cena there as he walks out with Stu. Let's go, Stu.
You do that, man?
Cena, Gunther, tomorrow night for the PWG Championship. A big match for John Cena tomorrow night in Jacksonville at Everbank Stadium. And time up next is MJF will team with Drew McIntyre to take on LA Knight and Braun Breaker in tag team action. And here comes the IC champ right now. So tomorrow night he will defend that title against LA Knight in a Falls Count Anywhere match in Everbank Stadium. But tonight, it's tag action. And we'll be back in a moment. Unfortunately, these episodes are pre-recorded, so I don't get to see what the garbage Jaguars do by the time of around the second or third round of the playoffs. But maybe I don't need to know, because all I know is that the Bills are going to absolutely smoke the Jags in the wild card. So, quite frankly, I don't even know why we're here. I mean, the city has nothing to look forward to. No football team. You get the Rumble tomorrow? You're going to get to watch me beat LA Knight's ass. You're one of your favorite wrestlers, clearly, because you love cheering him so much. And then guess what's going to happen? I'm going to laugh in all your faces, and I might, if I get bored, even enter the Royal Rumble and win that. Anyways, I guess I have this stupid tag team match coming up, but it's okay, because me and Drew McIntyre are obviously better than that balding, wifeless, 40-year-old virgin LA Knight, and we're especially better than that cokehead who actually failed to get into the NFL, Braun Breaker. So, you two can get out here so we can do this retarded match and then move on to bigger things tomorrow night. Unfortunately, it just happens to be in this city, but it is what it is, I guess. Alright, damn. here comes Drew McIntyre as we prepare for the main event of Friday Night SmackDown. MJF, of course, has to take his shots at the Jaguars, who have been good this year. AFC South champs. Maybe this is a rare case where, I mean, I'm assuming Sheamus wouldn't agree with anything MJF says, but maybe it's a rare case where he agrees with him because Sheamus is a Texans fan.
Well, he won the division, bud. Was it Houston? No, it wasn't Houston, was it?
Will we see Sheamus tomorrow? I think, yeah, we actually will. He declared for the Rumble this past Monday. So, Texans fan entering Duval County tomorrow.
Yeah, Sheamus, this might be the one time you actually get booed, but you're also Sheamus, so leave me know.
Yeah, you're still the GOAT.
Yeah, we all love Sheamus. Though him winning the Rumble would honestly be, and Jacksonville would suck. So unfortunately, Sheamus, you can't win, but it's okay, man.
Here comes Braun Breaker, who is also declared eligible for the Royal Rumble tomorrow night.
He also declared to be, for the draft before, but he didn't quite make the draft.
McIntyre and Braun have both confirmed themselves to the Rumble. LA Knight and MJF are likely to be there tomorrow night because of their match.
And
but they will be competing against each other. So
and the only other guy that we have not announced has declared himself for the Rumble is Solo Sikoa. Solo said he wants to win the Rumble and bring the world title back to the Bloodline. So.
And LA Knight getting a big pop here in Jacksonville, especially after MJF spent 2 minutes insulting the Jaguars. I mean, he's not from here, but definitely supports Jacksonville. And looks to win the Intercontinental Championship here tomorrow night.
I mean, I think LA Knight's a Rams fan. I'll look it up, but I don't exactly know his football team, but. He's a Niners fan, but he's named LA. You're a son. We beat you. If you don't know, I'm a Jaguars fan, but so I'm a little biased right now. Sure, this crowd's fine with that, though.
So here we go, MJF. And Braun Breaker to start things off. And MJF is leaving. What the hell? And now he's coming back. And pulling Braun Breaker from out of the ring. And tags Drew McIntyre. McIntyre didn't see that one coming. And the ref is out, and this thing's already a disaster. Yeah. And McIntyre now going to take out Breaker, his rival currently. And this thing might break.
The ref's back up.
But MJF going to take out LA Knight. Now those two. It's going to be no disqualifications tomorrow night, but tonight there is. As Drew McIntyre takes care of Braun Breaker in the ring. And McIntyre went for the kick. Breaker counters. And Breaker with a clothesline, and Breaker is starting to get this crowd going. Drew, though, missed the clothesline. And Drew McIntyre caught. Bam! Down he goes. Braun Breaker gets this crowd energetic here. And tags in MJF. And takes out Breaker. And now going to deal with LA Knight, but LA Knight's got too much momentum. And this crowd's chanting, kick his ass to LA Knight. And I think that's what he's going to start doing.
Duval! LA Knight just gave a Duval for Jacksonville, but...
And now bashing the head of MJF.
Here in the county.
And MJF's in trouble, and everybody's cheering as MJF gets his ass beat. MJF now. Oh! Braun takes out MJF. And now LA Knight and Braun up as LA Knight looks to take out McIntyre. And the ref is out. And this thing continues to be chaotic. Breaker wants to use a weapon.
Want me to hit him with the chair? Alright.
And LA Knight splashes on her after the chair shot. And MJF getting beaten badly here as LA Knight continues to take him out. He's just getting a little bit of a taste of his own medicine from all the cheating he did against LA Knight. And takes out Breaker. And MJF now taking out LA Knight. The chats fucking suck! I was right! JF continuing to mock this crowd. And LA Knight now has momentum again! Continues the beatdown. MJF now. Whoa! Nice move there. Grabs the legs of LA Knight. And oh! That one's gonna hurt. MJF now. Braun Breaker sent back into the ring. As MJF controls the momentum here versus LA Knight. Making him feel it here. And this match is continuing to just get worse. I mean, McIntyre and Braun have spent this entire time brawling on the outside. And MJF now looking to put it away. Armbar. Is LA Knight going to tap?
Just check where MJF's team is. Yeah, you cannot be talking about the Jaguars badly at all, by the way, buddy. You're a Cardinals fan. You literally fired your head coach.
Wait, rolls up. LA Knight here. And LA Knight kicks out. They're going to tag in McIntyre. And Braun Breaker takes him out. Not going to let Drew catch a break here, even if he's legal. And now LA Knight going to continue to attack McIntyre here. And McIntyre back on the beatdown of LA Knight. LA Knight might need a tag desperately here. And boom! Breaker takes out Drew, or at least hits him in the head with his knee. And again! McIntyre's getting pissed now. And this time takes him out. But LA Knight caught McIntyre. DDT! And now thinking BFT maybe. But Drew gets the tag to MJF. And tags in Breaker finally. And Braun. MJF kind of messing around with him. I don't know if Braun Breaker's the guy I mess around with. Make fun of him for, of course, his failure to stay on the Baltimore Ravens. I know Braun has been very, oh my god, a spear chopping MJF in half. He's been very proud of the fact that he even almost got that opportunity and Drew breaks it up. That probably might have been it there. And MJF, as Braun really wants to, wait a second, oh my god, not again! The ref this time actually didn't see it, but this is ridiculous. This is the second time this is about to happen. But Braun gets the ropes. It didn't work the second time, it did it, MJF.
Yeah, Braun is a little tough. A little bit too tough for that one.
I mean, I think LA Knight even is, but he didn't expect the ref to not call it. There's another spear. And MJF somehow gets the shoulder up. What a match. I mean, this has been a very chaotic... Oh my god, he laid on the chair. Been a very chaotic match, but a great match nonetheless. And LA Knight to MJF with a knee.
Oh, I'm...
Now circling in on LA Knight. And hits him with the chair. That'll end the match. This thing is over. MJF gets himself disqualified. And Breaker and LA Knight win by disqualification. And that'll do it. We will see you tomorrow night at the Royal Rumble right here in Jacksonville.